Okay, on this problem here, we're starting off with 2 points and we want to get slope, intercept, and standard. So we're going to do what you did on those activities. We're going to find the slope and then we're going to plug in a point slope and get both of them. So the first thing we're going to do is get the slope. Okay, so I got to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So -3 minus 3 and 4 minus a -8. That's going to turn into -6 over 12, which is -1/2 in it. So that's my slope. Okay, and then these numbers are smaller, so this is going to be my x and my y. And then remember your point slope formula is y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. This is my x1, that's my y1, and that's my slope. So I'm going to do y, the opposite of a -3 is +3, equals -1/2 parentheses x minus 4. Now then I got to get rid of the fraction, multiply everything by 2, and I'm going to get 2y plus 6 equals, these 2's cancel out, and I'm going to distribute the -1 all in one step. So -1x plus 4, and I really don't need that -1, do I? Now then, let's get slope-intercept. To get slope-intercept, I'm going to move the 6 over and divide by 2. So I'm going to put a -6 here, and then I'm going to write down 2y equals -1x minus 2, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2, and I get y equals -1/2 x minus 1. That's my slope-intercept form. To get standard, I'm going to move the -6 over here, but I'm going to move the 1x over here, aren't I? So I'll get x plus 2y equals -2, and that's my standard form, isn't it? So I have y-intercept and standard by plugging into point slope, getting rid of the fraction, and then transforming this fraction to make it look like this and this. Okay, let's do this one. The first thing we need is our slope. So put a fraction bar with 2 minus signs. We're going to do 8 minus 4 over 2 minus a -1. Make sure you put 2 negatives there. So 8 minus 4 is 4. 2 plus a minus a negative turns into a plus. 2 plus 1 is 3. So my slope is going to be 4 over 3. And these two numbers are smaller. I'm going to pick this as my x1 and y1. So I'm going to write out point slope. Y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. And then start plugging in. My y is 4. So y minus 4 equals 4 over 3 parentheses x plus 1. So now I have my point slope. I'm going to multiply by 3 to get rid of the fraction. And I have 3y minus 12 equals, these cancel out, I'm going to distribute my 4. So 4x plus 4. I'm doing all that in one step. Now then, to get my mx plus b, I'm going to move this 12 over. Okay. That's going to give me 3y equals 4x, and then this is going to be plus 16. Agree? And then divide by 3. And I'm going to get y equals 4 over 3x plus 16 over 3. Notice my y-intercept's a fraction here, and that's okay. Now then, let's take this to standard. I need to move the x to the left, don't I? So I'm going to get -4x plus 3y, and 4 plus 12 is 16, isn't it? Since my x is negative, I'm going to make it 4x minus 3y equals -16. And that's my standard. This is my slope-intercept. Okay, so make sure you be given 2 points and make it either y-intercept or make it standard.